Welcome back to another interview on the Vernlogic podcast. Is this thing on? We have another guest here on the platform. I'll introduce himself. This is his first time.
Beni Sosa, Mozzie Money in the building, you know how it go.
Real Long Branch, you know what I'm
Real
saying?
Long Branch stand
Word.
up,
For sure. So this being your first interview, how does it feel to finally be able to tell your story and where you came from and how you got to where you got to today?
Honestly, I'm just glad people is finally ready to start listening because I've been putting out a lot of work and I don't feel like they
They're not hearing it, okay.
They're not hearing it. And it's like, it's something that, listen, you got to hear this. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing, it's like, shut it down. Let's hear what you got to say type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. So who is Beni Sosa and how did your name come about?
Beni Sosa, I mean, it's like levels, I had to level up to get to that name and get to that person, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't just wake up and be somebody. Like sometimes you gotta go through them steps, you gotta go through those levels, you gotta level up. And I put a lot of work in, so now that's the boss, you know what I'm saying? That's the boss level. And I'm still just beginning, you know what I'm saying? We just getting the wheels turning.
Got you. You know, we in Long Branch currently. So how was it growing up in Long Branch? How did that, make you evolve into the person you are today?
I mean, honestly, I love Long Branch. I mean, it's got its ups and downs, but
Right.
I mean, being a Long Branch, you learn a lot. You know what I'm saying? You learn some street stuff, and at the same time, like you learn some good stuff too. So it's like
the best of both worlds.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You get to learn all that out here. You know what I'm saying? And not get in too much trouble. You know what I mean? You know how it goes. Though.
Yeah, stay out the way. When did you first realize you wanted to start doing music?
Honestly, I've been tapped into music all my life. Like my uncle, he's a DJ. I mean, he worked for a rock and roll station, but still, I always been tapped into music. Like once I hear a certain something, it just get my mind going. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I got to get on the type of thing. But I've been doing this.
Okay, that's what's up. Who was your biggest musical influence coming up?
I mean, because of my age, I mean, coming up, we was listening to like Dipset, Jim Jones, you know what I mean? J.R. Ryder, Jada Kiss, people like that, you know what I'm saying? But I listen to, a few other musicians and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm a musician, so we listen to everything. Like real musicians, they listen to everything. It ain't just like, oh, we gonna listen to hip hop. We just gonna, we listen to everything because you never know what could bring you to a different element and have you writing about something you ain't even thought of.
Put you in a different bag. You like, oh wait, it put me in my Birkin.
Yeah, like you didn't even know, like.
Word, that's what's up. So what was the first song you ever recorded and what was it like experiencing that?
Honestly, the first song I ever recorded, I think I did that at my house, and I was showing all my boys. I ain't even care that shit was whack, and now I'm like, nigga, listen, I'm in here. I'm established, like, you know what I'm saying? But I was young. I was probably like 14, 13, 14, you know what I'm saying?
Where you starting young?
Yeah.
That's what's up. And I've seen that you're part of Mozzie Money Music LLC. How did that connection happen?
Well, that's my brand. I started that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, because I'm not a follower, I'm a leader. So I'm like, I'm going to start my own thing and I'm going to take this all the way to the top till the wheels fall off. Like, I came up with that. I ran with it. I even had some few people that was with me. They, you know what I mean? They went different ways. But at the end of the day, like, I'm still Mozzie Money. Like,
I was about to say, that usually happens, when it comes to, you coming up, evolving and things like that. Certain people stay and certain people just
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'll be honest with you. I ain't fall off. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Listen.
Right.
Run with it.
Yeah, that's what's up, though. What's your creative process? Do you write first? Do you freestyle? Or you just go off, like, the beat, if it is?
I'll be honest with you, like, I stay with my headphones on, like, 24/7. I just keep going through beats until something clicks. And once something clicks, I just start freestyling a little something. And once something starts to sound like something, gotta write it down. Gotta write it down no matter what. Pen and pad, gotta write that down. I don't care where I'm at. I don't care what I'm doing. I'm at work. I don't even care. Like, gotta write it down. Get into it. Yeah.
That's how it be. So you have a new single, Chosen. Did you drop it already or is it about to be dropped?
Well, the video is out. I'm still working on getting it on every major platform. I got to work out because sometimes these beat makers, they be a little funny. So I got to work out the legal part of that. But the video is now out. Like,
I just seen it.
Yeah, you go on YouTube, but the video's out.
Go check that out.
Yeah, I'm working on the paperwork, but like give it like a week. That's going to be on all major platforms too.
And then I seen you had another song, Gelato with Lady Sosa. How's that?
Oh yeah, no, that was some grown and sexy song right there.
I seen it. I was like, okay. He set the tone, set the vibe.
It was a little different. Went out the AC for the video.
I peeped. I was like, okay, we got the room.
Yeah, if y'all ever go to AC, I got to check in with Cuba Libre. I'm going to shout out them because the food be fire. Like, got to try it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was a whole wave out there. Like I said, I'm into good vibes. So, like, we go out there. As long as it's a good vibe, we chilling. Everything good.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So in the music industry, loyalty could be hard to find. What does loyalty mean to you?
I mean, loyalty is everything. Like, if you ain't loyal, then we can't even be in the same room type of thing. Like, I got a whole song called "Fraud Niggas," like,
Hmm.
and I stand on that, like, because I watch so many people switch up, and it's like, if you down with something, you gotta be down. Ain't no down
Half
some,
ass.
yeah, ain't no down sometime. Like, that's like saying you going to work. Now I won't work one day, not work another day. You gonna get fired.
Right.
You
You gotta
gotta be
stay
down.
consistent if
Yeah,
you
you gotta be
really
consistent. And
about it.
loyalty to it is a must. That's a must.
Or have you ever had moments where people switched up on you, and how did you handle it?
I mean, I watch people switch up every day, but at the same time, it's like I still got my good people around me. So whoever switched up, like good for
It is
them.
what it is.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
for them. My good people still here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't losing nobody I really needed. You know what I'm saying?
Where only the strong survive. That's what I be
Yeah,
saying.
I got some solid people with me. I can't complain about nobody I'm with. Like, everybody's solid.
That's what's up. Do you keep your circle small, or do you believe in expanding and networking with everyone?
I mean, I keep my circle small, but you still got to network. But the people I network, you got to keep them to a certain extent. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
boundaries.
Like,
You gotta set
yeah, like
boundaries up.
family is family, but you got to network. If you want to make it in this world, you got to network.
You have
Like,
to.
networking is a must. But as far as your circle, yeah, circle is small.
Yeah, I feel like networking is a big thing, especially me being a podcaster. I feel as though like that's how you're able to access different networks and
Yeah, you want
different.
to
You feel me?
expand like that because you never know who you gonna meet and what they're gonna be able to tell you. You
And
know what
who
I mean? That's why I
connected to
love the
who?
network. Like, I love to sit down, pick somebody's brain. If you want to tell me something, you want to teach me something, you want to put me on game, put me on game. Like, I love the network.
Word. That's fine. That's fine. What advice would you give to young artists about choosing the right people to have around them?
To be honest with you, that's a real hard question because nowadays, like, finding good people to have around you, it's really hard. But you just gotta watch everybody close because
Yeah.
you're gonna see who your people is. If you're watching them close enough, you're gonna see the moves that they make. If it's contributing to what you got going on or it's bringing you down, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a difference. You can always see it if you watch it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What does success look like to you? Is it fame, financial freedom, or something else?
I'll be honest with you, success is like if you happy what you doing, you successful. That's the way I look at it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, yeah, you can people say the fame, the money, yada yada yada. Like, yeah, that is success. But at the same time, if you doing something and you happy with it and you progressing with it, that's success right there. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, tell me if I'm wrong.
Nah,
Like,
nah, you hit it on the
yeah,
nail. That's straight to it.
yeah, like.
And what sacrifices have you made towards chasing your dreams?
I mean, I sacrifice time. That's the biggest thing because time you can't never get back.
Yeah.
I put my own money into this. Like I am the label. So
Yeah.
every dollar put into this, that come out my pocket. So I'm sacrificing money, time, energy. Like, literally, like, I put blood, sweat, and tears into this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Or what's one lesson you've learned in your music journey that you wish you knew earlier?
honestly, the biggest thing that I wish I knew earlier is just learning more about marketing.
Marketing.
Yeah, marketing is your biggest thing because you can be nice as hell, but if you don't got your thing like popping and you don't know how to market your stuff, it's like it's gonna fall on deaf ears every day. So, like, marketing would be like my biggest thing I wish I'd have worked on from the beginning.
Or well, now you know it, so I feel like you could now really run with it and go crazy.
Yeah, that's why I tell people, like, I'm just getting started. Like, I put a lot of work in, but like at the end of the day, Rome wasn't built in a day. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to put a lot of work in to get to a certain level, and then you just build from there. It's like building a basement. Like, all the work I did was building a basement. Now it's time to build the house.
What was your favorite? Would you say what was your favorite song you've created by far?
I ain't gonna say I be feeling all of them. Like, I ain't gonna
That's
act like, yeah,
good.
like
You said
I
I'm
be,
extra confident.
yeah, like I don't even listen to the radio no more. I got like over 300 songs. Like,
Oh, so
but
you got songs like on some like you ain't release them yet?
yeah, because like I said, like, I'm trying to
Or
establish this like legally because I don't want to put out a hit and then get sued and then
on the back end, like
yeah,
on
like, I'm
some
no,
off the
yeah,
beats
like,
and stuff.
listen, yeah, I'm really into this. Like, I learned a lot of shit, so I'm like, I ain't no dummy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do this the right way because once I'm on, I ain't trying to have something like that bring me back down.
And what's because I know every artist has a song they don't really favor. What song would you say that would be?
Um. I don't even know. I mean, I got some songs I haven't released, but at the end of the day, I mean, I can't say I don't dislike it. It might have been something I said wrong, but I'm gonna go back and fix all of that. But I mean, I got so many songs, it'd be hard to really say, you know what I
Nah,
mean?
I felt that. I felt that. Bro's like trying to scan to see
Yeah,
what
it's like I
song.
got like when I say I got 300 songs, people exaggerate when they say that like I really got like 300 plus
300.
songs. Plus, I record probably like 3 or 4 times a week, so that number
So you
just keep,
just building that
yeah, it
catalog.
just listen, it's just ready. So when my time comes, it's like boom, I got stuff set for years. Type.
Nah,
I could
that's
drop an
fire.
album a month if I wanted to, like something
Nah,
crazy.
that's fire. That's fire. He got shit in the stash. You feel
Yeah, I
me?
got something crazy. That's I'm like ready to get this going.
How do you stay motivated when things get tough or don't go as planned?
You know what? And y'all gonna think I'm crazy when I say this, but I honestly, two things I do. Number one, I listen to my music and it just gets me in my zone. Like there's no way you can doubt this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then the second thing is like life has a funny way of showing you some ways to keep going because I'll be on Facebook and it'd be a random status. It'd be like, don't stop now. Tomorrow could be the day you make it.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, you know what? He talking to me. I ain't stopping. Let's go.
That be me.
Where does bomb? Like, it'd be crazy. Like, yo, I'll be hearing stories about this and that. And I'm like, yeah, they talking to me. Let's say keep going. Don't stop. You there.
Yeah, definitely. No, keep going for sure. You know, success is within, everyone's reach. So definitely I see that, going crazy for you. If you could look back 5 years from now, what would you want to say about Benny Sosa's journey?
I mean, the main thing I can say is that I ain't give up because I watch a lot of people give up, and like it's sad because a lot of people I know have some good talent, but they stop or they like I don't know. But like the main thing I say is I ain't never give up because I be proud of myself because of that. Because like giving up is like one thing I don't know how to do. Like I'm a workhorse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We're gonna figure this out one way or
one way or
another.
another. Right. Are there any producers you work with locally, or do you have a special producer or engineer that you work with?
Yeah, I got a couple producers. I shot them out, man. My boy Yuso, you know what I mean? He made a couple beats for me. He got the one beat. You know, that shit was fire. And then I got another beat maker. His name is Teseo. He made a couple of my hard singles too. But mainly, like I said, I work with different artists, you know, different producers. Like I said,
Yeah.
like just networking because you never know who got a fire beat or who, you know what I'm saying, might have something for you.
Have you collaborated with anybody in Long Branch locally yet, or it's still in the works, or something like you can't talk
Actually,
about it, or
yeah, I got the song. I got a new artist, Lady Sosa. You know, she got to check her out. You know, she got the one single Gelato out right now.
right?
And then also, I got a couple of songs that are in the works. I got one that I'm actually about to do now. It's called Time with Cam. That's another one I got to shout out my boy Cam. You already know. So we got a lot of stuff in the works. But like I said, I'll be trying to get artists tapped in. You know, I've been doing a lot of solo stuff, but I'm not afraid to network. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So you feel me? Y'all, he's free to collab. Like just hit him up. If you could collaborate with any artists that are alive, who would it be and why?
I'll be honest with you. If I can, I'm gonna name two, if that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Now, if I could, I would collab with Nipsey Hussle and I would collab with Young Dolph.
okay,
And the two people, the reason why I say that is because out of all the artists who would just be like rapping, they was actually putting people on game. They're
yeah,
not just like, oh, I was never broke, I always had it. Like they really would put you on game. Like, yo, if you want to do this, you got to keep at it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, it's like you can't deny artists like that.
Nah, yeah, Nipsey collab would be crazy.
Yeah, listen, because I love the West Coast, man. Shout out to Cali, everybody in LA, man. Like,
Nah, the West Coast got a whole different vibe. Like their music's different. Like the type of
and it's more
dialect and
open, yeah.
everything.
It's like it's more open. It's like not like here where like a lot of people are just one way. Like out there, it's like so many different
So
artists. Yeah,
diverse.
yeah, I love that.
What's one thing people don't know about you that would surprise them?
Two things, honestly, if I could say.
Yeah,
One thing is that I engineer all my stuff, well, most of all my stuff. And a lot of people think I go to the studio and they like, who did this or who did that? And
yeah,
I'm like, I did it myself. And even with the videos, I've been working on shooting my own videos. Shout out to my camera woman too. We've been doing our own videos, and even people have been asking, like, oh, who did your video? Like,
right.
I did it. You know what I'm saying? I do the editing, my camera woman shoots it. Like, we've been doing a lot of stuff. So that's two things I can say right there.
That's fire. That's fire. Now, what did you do to tap into that? Did you it's on some you self taught yourself, or you just like
It's just
somebody?
like, yeah, it was just like I self-taught myself watching YouTube videos, like how do you do this? How do you do that? Oh, this sounds like whatever. How do you get it to sound like this? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's just working, like I said, working out the kinks. It's like you might have to do something 100 times that you figure it out, but as long as you figure it out, you set.
you said right. If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing right now?
Honestly, if I wasn't doing music, I'd be owning my own little dealership. I deal with cars, so
Cars.
yeah. So I'm actually working on that too. That's a different story though. But I'm working on getting my little dealership going.
Okay.
Working on cars, and it's gonna be like custom cars too. Like I'm trying to get a little something going, but that's a
Word. I might
different
have to
story.
come shop, get me a little car.
Yeah, I do it all. Detailing, all that, selling cars, fix them. Like I'm a
Yeah.
certified mechanic. Like, you know what I mean? I got stuff in the back pocket. We just not rappers. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So you wear like 12 hats, you feel me?
Yeah, I got listen, man. I wear a lot of hats.
That's what's up. What's next for Beni Sosa?
Next is flooding with a whole bunch of media. I'm talking about videos, music, like interviews. I'm going to be doing a lot. Start doing a couple events, couple, performances. Like I got a lot of stuff in the works. Little by little, I'm just building up to summertime.
Word. I seen a lot of shows coming up. Are you gonna get into them? Or?
Yeah, I've been trying to reach out to people. It's like I don't know. It's like hard because New Jersey it's a hard place to come up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like New Jersey for some reason, as much as we need to, they don't show a lot of love to each other. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people be trying to keep stuff secret, but
they be trying to gatekeep.
Yeah, I'm figuring it out though. Like they can't listen. You can't hide stuff from me. I figured out one way or another.
That's what's up. So what can people expect from you? Oh, you already. My fault.
No,
you already answered that. If you could leave one message for your fans and supporters, what would it be and why?
The only thing I would say to my fans and supporters, and it ain't even got to do with music, all I can say is you live once, chase your dreams, don't give up. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say. Don't take no advice from negative Nancy's that's going to shoot your dreams down. Like, you only live once, so do what you want to do, be happy, and try to enjoy life. Like, don't let that little stuff get you down.
Nah, that's fire. Did you have anything that you wanted to tell the fans, or anything that you feel like they don't know about you that you feel me you could share right now?
All I'm gonna say is that I'm here to help any artist that's working on trying to get themselves better. Like I'm not gonna act like I'm a super artist, but like anybody trying to get themselves better, you want some advice, you want something I can help you out or whatever, you want to network, you want to reach out, like I'm here. Y'all can check me out, Beni Sosa. It's on Facebook, Instagram, anywhere you can, DM me, whatever you want to do. Yeah, YouTube, all that. So I'm here.
Perfect. So it was a pleasure having you on
No,
here.
it was a pleasure being here. We can do this again anytime you want.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's not the last one. I'm definitely going to tap in. See your growth and your progress from a few months down from now. Hope to be at some of your performances. Just let me know. We'll tap in.
Yeah, of course.
We'll take pictures, do videos, whatever.
Yeah.
For me, like I said, we from Long Branch, so we gonna help. Help each other because that's how we get to the top.
Yeah, no, of course. I love it. Like I said, one hand wash the other. So I'm sitting here networking.
Absolutely. I appreciate you.
I appreciate
All
you.
right. We'll catch you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.
Word. Nice.
Word.